What is up, guys? It's not every day that I cast a four-player game or a four-player map, but yeah, as AVI said, it's zombie time. This is Spooky Boneyard. Ah! And oh man, who is this? In the cool colors, it's AVI, our Celestial player, and the RTS guy, our Vanguard. In the warm colors, orange is Senna, the moderator, and Play Weird, who I've seen on the ladder a couple of times, but I don't remember if they're I don't remember what their Discord username is. I'm sure I've chatted with them a bunch. I just need to match the Stormgate to the Discord faces. Okay, so it looks like this is really interesting, actually. I don't know that there's much synergy between two Infernal players, other than the fact that you can hopscotch. You should be able to hopscotch effigies forward really quickly, just because the way that effigies work now is if you put down an effigy on Shroud, the cooldown is much shorter than if it's off Shroud. That and the effigy lasts forever, and it has a bunch more hit points. So if these two can leapfrog their effigies all the way across the map, they could make a pretty deadly Shroud highway. Get a bunch of Weavers on forward, start doing percent damage to buildings and higher tech units. Could be pretty cool. Meanwhile, over here, the benefit that the cool colors are enjoying is that, where's the Arc ship? Yeah, if the Arc ship just plants itself over one of the mines for RTS guy, RTS's Bobs can use the Arc ship as a drop-off point for Luminite. Of course, that's not what's happening here, but anyway, yeah, there are cool synergies that can be achieved in 2v2s, but the next question becomes, how are the zombies going to interact with all this? Love seeing the Fellhogs in the back. Do Fellhogs spawn zombies? No. No way, right? Okay, no, it looks like they don't. That would be an absolute nightmare if Fellhogs spawn zombies. Fellhogs and Fiends, Fiends that spawn zombies would be insane. Okay, looks like a couple of zombies here getting healed up. Oh man. This is a different zombie model, isn't it? Yeah. I think it is. Their limbs are asymmetrical and they have like a different walk, I want to say. That's really cool. Yeah, they used to just like walk on two legs like a normal human. Man, what a creepy model. I love this, actually. Alright, meanwhile, down on the cool color side, RTS guys building, holy static D. Actually, yeah, that's going to be a huge advantage now that I think about it, because Infernals are the, get out of their base and start creeping the map, start farming the map faction. That brute does pop. Womp womp. Alright, and a couple more zombies come out. Are they going to keep it? No. I was wondering if they were going to keep the Shroud up. But yeah, this game mode's almost kind of like MOBA-y in that they'll, you have no control over the zombies that you spawn. And I'm actually really surprised that, oh, you know what? I wonder, do Flame Imps, if Flame Imps create zombies when they die, that is just terrifying. Having a couple of Harbingers full of Flame Imp zombies seems really good. Really scary. No! Yeah, there could have been a skull that came out of that one. That's alright. Is that brute gonna pop? He's gonna pop. Nope, he lives. Good for him. More zombies coming on forward. I want to see what happens to, how are these zombies responded to? An aberrant, excuse me. Okay, so riddle me this, then. Why do aberrants get unit tags like biological and light, but the creep camps still don't? They still don't. The Bruiser and his meaty mitts still don't have displayed unit tags. Now, functionally, their unit tags are still there. Oh no. Okay. Oh, and the theory, yeah, the bruiser's just like fresh pickings. That's beautiful. Man, AVI is just floating a lot of Illuminate. I think he could afford to, like, I don't know, start spitting out, hold down the Argent button or spit out a bunch of creation chambers, something, anything. 1100 is quite a bit. Now I say that, but if you've ever seen me on ladder, I'll float like 3K, 2K, 3K, 4K sometimes before it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to build units, and I'll just mash down a bunch of buttons and spend it all at once. Which achieves kind of the same result. Not really. It's better to have that production up ahead of time rather than panic and, you know, build 5 meat farms and 2 more vaults and a couple of Hellborn, couple of mags, and then be like, okay, I'm below 1,000 on each resource. I should be fine. But yeah, it looks like Warm Colors is keeping the cool colors at home mostly. And what's the army here for RTS guy? RTS guy's up to 90 supply in... Actually, Cool Colors has the higher supply count, but it seems like Warm Colors has been more, I don't know, active on the map. Kind of interesting. Oh, what are these, what's the veterancy for these? There we go. Miasma's coming online. Not the veterancy, sorry. What's the caster rank? Excellent. That is a long death noise for the zombies. Yeah, I really want to see what a flame imp drop looks like. Come on, where are you guys going? Okay. Wow, it looks... Exo Medtech Heavy's interesting. It's actually really interesting. I wonder if the Medtechs are just there to keep the Lancers alive while the Lancers act as the front line. Ooh, that's a pretty good spot. Yeah, and yeah, Team Warm Colors has to get the second shot off just because they don't get to see up the cliff until something that's on the high ground shoots onto the low ground. Okay, here's the infernal blob though. Oh, an Archangel gets spotted, and I think a oh, you'll love to see it. Yeah, the Scorched Earth is pretty good for Meteor Strike. Wait, are we gonna see where'd those other Archangels go? Here we go. Oh, but everything's already in place and ready to go. Was that a Superstone that was dropped? I don't think so. They might have just been there. Okay, decides to back off. Actually, this is a fantastic opportunity for RTS guy to go somewhere else while the Infernal Blob is occupied. Trying to fend off the Archangels, but now that the Archangels can see that Play Weird's Blob has mostly left, I think that's an opportunity for his Archangels to come back for... Oh no, the Flappy Boys are in town. Okay, so Archangels... I don't know, it feels like every minute that they're not doing something is wasted time just because they cost so much. They cost a ton to build, and they're taking up a lot of supply as well, so it's like, alright, go forward, wipe out a couple of resource lines. Oh no! Wait, the zombies attack everything? Is that right? Oh, Miasma drops. Misses. Oh, and that's so much, that's a lot of Celestial Ethereum production going down. Oh, this could be huge! Avatar, Avatar, Avatar! There we go. Start doing that AoE damage. So many zombies popping up from this. Angels vs. Zombies is not the movie I thought I needed, but it is. What is happening? So many Archangels doing this AoE damage. So many zombies are interfering with the Archangels after they get their kills. but they're all out of energy, so they can no longer go. They can no longer fly up and do another Meteor Smash or Avatar again. Yeah, those Archangels need to get back home as soon as possible. But they're not taking off. One Archangel goes down, another Archangel goes down, but yeah, it looks like they're really low ones. Do manage to go home, please. That one's down to 15 HP. Oh, so many Hellborn with a great Exo flank from behind. Oh, you don't want them standing on Miasma though. Nice, nice system shock to get rid of the infestation. Yeah, now that Miasma, or excuse me, now that Infest does flat damage over time, it's not percentage max health based. The Miasma buff, which does like, it's a ×9 multiplier for the Miasma damage, isn't quite as scary for the high HP, high tech units, but still very scary for low HP units like the Exo. Oh no, no! So many Shadow Flyers crash into the Archangels before they get into combat. That Archangel, I don't think he got a single swing onto the low ground, but yeah, now this zombie horde that is, yeah, it doesn't belong to anyone. It's teamless. It's fighting off the ground forces of Warm Colors. Cool Colors and Warm Colors having a bit of a skirmish here up in the 12 o'clock-ish. Not quite on the edge of the map, but 12 o'clock relative to the center. Looks like the Infernos are able to clean all that up, but the Exos are going to continue fighting the zombies down here. Maybe the trick is to try and get, like... Yeah, I think there's got to be a lot of... I'm surprised we haven't seen more drops onto the worker lines, because if workers generate zombies, like, that is a huge problem, regardless of what faction you are. Because once the zombies start taking out other workers, then they start taking out structures, it just turns into a whole thing. And really, even if you're a Vanguard player, what did it cost you? An Atlas drop? And you could probably still get away with the Atlases? Or if you're Infernal, yeah, again, the Flame Imp drop. Even if it kills off your Flame Imps and they don't die, or they don't turn into zombies, turning your opponent's workers into zombies is super cool. Alright, Hidden Shrine gets discovered by Exos and Medtechs. FG goes down. There we go. We see the Infernal Blob coming back over. Yeah, just take their own energy regen camp, which is at level 2, so... These oozes are going to be hitting for quite a bit more. No, Miasma's going down on the Cool Colors. Yeah, Cool Colors manages to system shock their way out of any more harm there. Ooh, that Medtech needs to grab the cabbage. Puts a... I like that, actually. I like that better. Throws a Nano Swarm on it. Heals it completely back to full. This almost is like the Legacy, not Legacy of the Void, the Wings of Liberty campaign, where it's like, alright, the Protoss and the humans are teaming up to kill the bad guys, which, you know, are the Infernals. Alright, down goes Stellar Shrine. I think we're gonna start seeing the Luminite mine starting to run out of resources soon. A couple of vectors are out on the map, though. I don't think there's enough. There are quite a few light armored targets here for the vectors to have good targets, but not enough. The boots are heavy, the Nibodons are heavy. I guess the zombies are still light as well. Zombies and fiends are light armored, so they're doing bonus damage to those. But yeah, everything else seems like a bad matchup with these vectors, which mostly get infested. I wonder if infested damage is going to kill that one off. And it does. Turns into a zombie. Nah, nothing fancy happens though. That was interesting though. The moment that the zombie spawned, because the vector was infested, it also spawned a fiend, and the first thing the zombie killed was the fiend with one swipe. Interesting to notice there. And I think the armies have yet to like dip upwards into the 200s mark just yet, but the action's been like pretty fast paced. They don't give each other enough room to completely build their armies up all the way. Oh no, the Bob citizens arrest on a shrine. I've never seen this before. Bob's just like thumping down a what is it? Their servo fists? Yeah, servo fists, doing 8 damage apiece to the shrine until they can build their own command post. It's kind of fun to watch. Vectors firing from the high ground is pretty cool. Yeah, these medtechs definitely have their work cut out for them. So many zombies. So many zombies for AVI. Where did he get all these zombies? Because I thought they were teamless, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I was just completely wrong on that one. And are they deteriorating over time? They are. Ooh, they've got a timer on them. And it seems like the longer they take, yeah, the longer they take to get somewhere, the less health they're gonna have when they get there. 20 damage per attack though is pretty insane. There we go. Retreat. Let the zomboys take a bunch of damage. Or let them at least soak a bunch of damage while your Exos and Lancers can continue to dish out the hurt. I think he just needs to pause and let the medtechs do their thing for a little bit. Whoa, what's this guy? He's a big aberrant. Oof, he's a big boy. Alright, so now it looks like RTS guys are gonna chill. We haven't seen much out of AVI. Where's AVI at? There we go. Oh, he's just, the vectors are us. Oops, all vectors. It's a very drawn out death noise from the zombies here. I kind of like it though. And yeah, it looks like this double Luminite's going to change hands once again. Yeah, once all the Bobs die, they all turn into zombies, and that's pretty brutal. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I think that like sending a single Archangel to come by, do a ton of damage, like basically snap all these imps in half, turn them all into zombies, and let the zombies have free reign inside of your opponent's bases. Might be the play. Oh, so much Vanguard coming forward here, saying nice Shroud Stones. Too bad they've only got like 50 HP. Goodbye. Yeah, everything else comes forward here. And now it's RTS guy. It's going to be camping on top of, who is that? Play Weird's production here. No, that's terrible. Not the Fell Hogs. Fell Hogs, no. But I think Play Weird's just going to say, you know what? Fine. You want to base trade? We can base trade. And he does certainly have a larger blob on the map, but how much of that is just Fiends? Fiends are not bad once they get good surface area, but that's the thing. You need the surface area, and that is what they don't have right now. He's going to walk all the way back home to try to save his stuff. Looks like he is. But this choke, the choke up the ramp to get up into his own base is working against him, and the Lancers at the front line are going to be able to just rip and tear their way through all these Fiends. Fiends are trying to close in here, but no, stay fighting on the ramp. Why are you exposing your Exos to the front line of the Infernals? There we go. Keep the Lancers to the front line. The Medtechs are going to keep them healed up. Hopefully. There we go. The Lancers and the System Shocks are going to keep the DPS for these frontline units really high. Yeah, look at this. They're just like, alright, we'll slash another one. Next, slash another one. Next. These Lancers, these absolute hero Lancers are just ripping through this Infernal Force. Oh no, and what is that? That means that, like, once it's all said and done, this Vanguard blob is just going to still be here, and there's not going to be any Infernals to defend that base. They managed to get out, and more than a couple of these units have earned their chevrons through combat instead of through the promote ability. Yeah, RTS guy showing us how it's done. Senna's saying it's like, this might be GG, guys. Yeah. And Yep agrees. Alright, that's it. GG's, guys. Thank you so much for the Spooky Boneyard. This is a replay that I lifted off the Discord, by the way. So if you guys want more replays like this, just check out the Discord. There's always people doing like fun, weird little wacky things like this. Alright, see you guys later.